Greetings students. Today we are going to learn about a well-known Saudi Arabian industrial company, Savola Group. Let us know this company in a much better way. The Savola Group is a Saudi public listed company and one of the largest diversified conglomerates in MENACA region, Middle East, North Africa and Central Asia, managing a wide portfolio of businesses. The company was established in 1979 with an initial SR 40 million capital and grew significantly in subsequent years to SR 5 billion. It is now one of the most successful and fastest growing multinational food groups in the Gulf and the Middle East region, North African and Central Asian countries MENACA, and has a wide portfolio of businesses including three core sectors. Food comprises of edible oils, sugar and noodles or pasta, retail and plastic. The group also has significant investment in leading publicly listed Saudi companies, investment funds and real estate businesses. Afia Arabia continues to enjoy market share leadership across its major operating markets with a 56% market share in Saudi Arabia, approximately 21% in the Gulf states and 30% in the Levant markets and 75% of the sugar market in the kingdom, as well as 181 retail outlets, supermarkets or hypermarkets, including 145 supermarkets or hypermarkets in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. With regard to investment portfolio, the Savola has major investment in Al-Marai Dairy Company 36, 52%, Harfi Foods Company 49%, Kenan Real Estate Corporation 29.99%, Jordanian Tamir Company 5%, and founding shareholder of Knowledge Economic City in Medina and founding shareholder of King Abdullah Economic City in Rabat, Saudi Arabia. Though the Savola Group achieved a record net profit of SAR 1.4 billion for 2012, an increase of 16.7%, and expects to achieve SAR 1.5 billion before capital gain and exceptional items by the end of 2013. On the human resources side, the group was honored for employing more than 5,500 Saudi nationals in its total workforce, taking the percentage of Saudization to 40% in the group's total workforce in KSA, which exceeds 13,500 employees. Furthermore, the majority of top management personnel are Saudi nationals. The total workforce of the group inside KSA and overseas reach 18,500 employees. On the other hand, it has around 1,60,000 shareholders and ranked number 13 among the top 100 Saudi companies in 2011 as per Al-Aqdi Zadia newspaper report. Revenues for 2012 amounted to SR 27.4 billion, an increase of 8.7% over last year. The consolidated net income for 2012 amounted to SR 1.4 billion, an increase of 16.7%. Savola is a pioneer in the region in the areas of corporate social responsibility, CSR, corporate governance and ethics and values. More information on these initiatives is available in the relevant sections of their website. Savola take the view that regardless where one falls on this spectrum, the ultimate in the execution of the shareholders' mandate, presumed to be the long-term survival and prosperity of the organization, is done through and only through the adoption of a moral standard or a code of ethics. Specifically, individuals in an organization function more efficiently and consequently, the organization function in a more coordinated manner in the presence of a guiding set of ethical principles. Therefore, the true fulfillment of our obligation as per our contract with the shareholders is best achieved in the context of an ethical framework. Not only does a system of ethics provide a set of guiding principles, it also provides a balancing force among competing interests both within the individual and among the contending stakeholders with whom an organization deals in the normal course of business activities. Panda and Marhaba. Saudi Arabia's most leading supermarket chains initiated the idea in a pilot phase. The first has hired 16 women to work in one branch in 32 booths, while only 2 booths are operated by females in the later store. So reported Saudi news site ArabNews.com. Questioning rumors that they are banned from work, the newly appointed female cashiers work for 8 hours a day and are sectioned off in glass private lanes for women and families. They appear in simple, long and wide black garments, abayas and veils, unlike their male colleagues who wear the supermarket's uniform, according to AFP. The head of the labor office in Jeddah, Qasai Falali, supported the move of the supermarkets. He argued that the new decisions allows the customer to decide if they want to deal with male or female cashier. It also gives women more job opportunities in the country. Women will be allowed to take part in several fields after they were only confined to a few governmental jobs, Filali said in a statement. Saudi Arabia implements ultra-conservative rules of Islam. The religious police makes sure that unrelated women and men are not mixing. Women are not allowed to drive in the country or walk around without a male guardian. A business professor has been campaigning since 2008 to enforce the Ministry of Labour to approve women working in lingerie shops, but her call had little success according to AFP. Assistant Managing Director for Retail in Savola Group, which owns Panda Superstores, Mohammed Khaz Guri, highlighted that the female appointments came in accordance with all labour regulation and is aligned with the government's policy. We first hired those 16 in Jeddah and put them in different shifts. The experiment was very successful and customers seem to like it, especially women, said Khazgari according to alarabia.net. So students, we got to know about the various aspects of the Savola Group. Hope you must have got useful information about the company. Have a nice day. Goodbye.